Hi everyone! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, RJ again, and for today's video, we are going to talk about my first and only credit card so far, which is the BPI Blue MasterCard. So in this video, I'm going to share some insights on the 5 reasons why I decided to get a credit card, what are the requirements, and also ano yung process na pinagdaanan ko para makapag-apply for a credit card. Before we proceed, please don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel and hit the bell button so you'll be updated every time I post another video. Without further ado, let's get started. Pagpasensyahan nyo na guys yung basa kong hair, hindi ako nakapag-blower na, tinatamad na ako and medyo ganado ako mag-vlog ngayon. Baka mamaya hindi na ako ganado. But anyway, to be honest guys, growing up, hindi maganda yung naging like thoughts ko or concept ko when it comes to credit card. Kasi alam niyo yun, lagi niyo naririnig na when we say credit card, it means utang. And utang is very negative kapag medyo nasa teenage years ka pa. Pero right now, ang dami ng information na available online, like maraming tutorial videos sa YouTube, merong informational content sa TikTok and everything, and so very accessible na talaga yung information, and it helps us gain more knowledge about finances and every other stuff na need nating malaman when it comes to adulting. There are 5 main reasons why I decided to get a credit card. So first, I want to build a strong credit history. So yung credit history guys, ayun yung unang chine-check ng bank or like ng financial institution before kanila i-approve for a loan. So yung mga usual loan, 'di ba, yung house loan, car loan, like personal loans, ayon, kapag meron kang magandang credit history guys, i-check lang ng bangko 'yon and madali ka agad ma-approve. Unlike kapag wala kang credit history at all, medyo matagal yung magiging process bago sila mag-decide if i-approve ka ba nila or not. Sa credit history kasi guys, dun daw malalaman kung gaano ka ka-disciplined sa pag-handle ng utang mo and kung good payer ka ba. Right now, wala pa talaga akong plans at all na makumuha ng house loan or car loan kasi hindi pa rin naman din talaga ako capable with that. Pero it's good to be prepared. Who knows, diba? Malay mo, in the next few years, kaya na natin kumuha ng bahay. Second, enhance security for purchases. If you're someone like me na mahilig mag-cashless payment and then kinoconnect nyo yung debit card nyo sa Shopee, sa Foodpanda para hindi na kayo magbabayad cash on delivery, ayon, sabi nila hindi daw safe gawin yon, especially na yung debit card, diba? Or yung debit account natin, doon natin nilalagay yung savings natin. So kapag na-hack yung debit account nyo, easily available na yung savings account nyo sa mga hackers. So isang ano lang nila doon, makukuha na agad nila yung pera. Pero when it comes to credit card, since utang siya guys, hindi siya agad-agad na babawas sa pera mo since nakikredit pa lang siya sa bill mo, ganyan. And then, kapag may mga unusual transaction na nangyari, na-hack yung account mo, pwede mo siyang i-dispute sa bangko saying na hindi ikaw yung gumawa ng mga payments na yon. So, for security purposes, mas maganda gumamit ng credit card when it comes to like spending money or like doing a lot of purchase online. Third one, accumulating reward points. So, sa mga credit card guys, usually meron siyang cashback, may mga promos, and meron ding points na na-earn every time na nagsispend ka ng money or ginagamit mo yung credit card mo. So, ayun, since right now, adult na tayo and most of the time tayo na yung bumibili ng mga grocery, ganyan, ang dami na nating gastusin, diba? Pag adult ka na, as much as possible, gusto mo habang nag-spend ka ng money, kumikita ka rin or may nakukuha ka rin in return. Like marami sa atin, diba, merong mga SM Advantage card, iniipon natin yung points natin. Yung sa Pure Gold, meron din silang card na ginagamit for points din, ganyan. So, parang ganun din sa credit card, guys. Pero it really depends sa type of credit card na kukunin nyo. Kasi, yung mga banks, iba-iba yung credit card nila and iba-iba din yung ino-offer no na promos. So, do a lot of research before deciding kung ano yung credit card na fit sa needs nyo. Fourth one, favorable interest rates for certain purchases. Alam niyo ba guys, pag gumamit kayo ng credit card and then babayaran nyo din siya the next month, wala siyang interest at all. Pero kapag binayaran nyo lang is kalahati lang or parang 1/4 lang nung total bill nyo, yun na siya magkakaroon ng interest. Magagamit nyo rin yung credit card guys kapag kukuha kayo ng appliances, di ba? Most of us gumagamit ng home credit, ganyan, or cash-halo, ganyan. Yung mga ganong loan, kineme, ang laki ng interest rate. So when it comes to credit card, kapag kukuha ka ng mga loan when it comes to appliances, onti lang yung interest niya or wala siyang interest minsan. So it's really good. Fifth one, it also serves as an emergency fund and financial safety net. So on the days na hindi pa dumadating yung sahod mo, and need mo na talaga bumili ng certain things, ayun, pwede nyo siyang gamitin and then babayaran nyo rin naman siya the next month. So ayun, if may in-expect naman kayong money na dadating, pwede nyo gamitin yung credit card nyo in the meantime kapag wala pa yung pera na inaasahan ninyo. So, ayun, nagagamit din siya for emergency purposes. So, yun talaga guys, yung 5 main reasons why I decided to get a credit card. Lahat yan guys, nalaman ko lang sa panonood sa YouTube, sa TikTok, and then meron din ako mga friends na meron silang credit card. And so, ayun, ayan yung una kong inaral before akong kumuha ng credit card. So, second topic natin is bakit ako kumuha ng credit card sa BPI. The main reason why I decided to get a credit card sa BPI and not any other banks is because sa BPI guys, meron akong 2 account. Una is yung debit account or debit card, dun ko nilalagay lahat ng savings ko. Second is yung payroll account. So dun naman pumapasok yung salary ko. So, sabi sa mga napanood ko sa YouTube, mas okay daw if kukuha ka ng credit card or yung first credit card mo is kung saan kang bangko may account na. Kasi, I don't know if meron silang access doon ha, pero I think they have an idea sa cash flow mo since meron na silang account, meron ka ng account with them. And then sabi nila, mas mabilis din daw ma-approve kapag yung kukuhanan mo ng credit card is meron ka ng account doon sa certain bank na yon. So this is my first credit card, and yung first credit card daw talaga is yun yung pinaka-crucial or pinaka-mahirap kunin kasi wala ka pang any existing cards and wala ka pang credit history. So, ang kinuha ko lang talaga na credit card is yung pinaka-basic na credit card ng BPI para sureball ako na ma-approve. So, yung credit card na yon is the BPI Blue Mastercard credit card. So, sabi nila, it's the best choice for your daily needs. So with this guys, meron kayong discounts na makukuha, meron din kayong points na na-earn every time na ginagamit nyo yung credit card nyo for paying online, doing some purchases and other stuff. And mas mababa yung income requirement dito guys compared sa other credit cards na meron sila. Pero you can check out din naman yung ibang credit cards sa website nila. Especially if malaki naman din talaga yung income nyo. So, check nyo na lang din kung ano yung fit sa needs nyo. Pero sa akin talaga right now, since hindi naman din malaki yung sahod ko, I decided to go for BPI Blue Mastercard. So, ano nga ba yung qualifications para makakuha ka ng credit card? So, sabi sa BPI, as per BPI lang to, must be at least 21 years old. Second, maximum fixed monthly income excluding, dapat yung pinaka-basic income nyo is at least 15,000 pesos. So, kung kayo yung tipo ng employee na nag-earn, na naka-salary package, kung wala ang salary package nyo is like 14,000 lang, hindi siya pwede kasi dapat yung pinaka-basic income nyo, basic pay nyo, yun yung basis. So, dapat yung basic pay nyo, 15,000 above siya guys, para ma-approve kayo for a credit card. Third, must have business or residence contact number and active email address. Parang lahat naman tayo meron naman nun. So, fourth naman, kailangan at least 2 years ka na sa company na pinapasukan mo right now. Pero ako guys, nung nag-apply ako, mag-1 year pa lang ako nun sa PSG. So I think naman to, medyo nagko-consider naman sila. Sabi dito, if less than 2 years employed, applicants must be employed in one of the top 1,000 companies and should have a minimum fixed monthly income of 20,000. So at the time when I applied for a credit card, ang basic pay ko noon is 20,000. So saktong-sakto lang. Wala pa ako nung 1 year. So sumabit naman siya. And aside from salary, may pumapasok din na pera sa akin from YouTube. Sumasahod din ako sa YouTube and sa TikTok. And then, pinakita ko rin yung payslip ko sa YouTube para may idea sila. So, I think that helped a lot as well para ma-approve ako. So, ano yung mga documents na you need to submit? So, first, meron silang ibibigay sa inyo na form you need to fill that out. And then, second, kailangan nila ng photocopy of at least one valid ID. So, pwede yung UMID card, mga ganyan. Yung akin ginamit ko noon is yung PhilPost ID ko. Yon. And then, third, proof of income. So, sa proof of income, guys, kailangan nila ng certificate of employment, latest 2 months payslip. So, hindi one payslip per 1 month, ha. Kailangan lahat ng payslip nyo sa loob ng 2 months, ipapakita nyo. And then, latest ITR or income tax return with BIR or bank stamp. So, lahat ng to, guys, pinrovide ko lang sa kanila. And then, around January ako nag-apply. Hindi din talaga ako umasa na ma-approve ako, pero luckily na-approve naman. So, pinakita ko lahat ng payslip ko sa YouTube, yung YouTube sahod ko, and then sa sahod ko din sa work ko. And then, after 3 weeks, naka-receive ako ng text message sa kanila na approve nga daw yung BPI credit card application ko. And then, after like 2 to 3 days, na-deliver na din agad sa address namin yung card na mismo. And doon ko nalaman na ang credit limit ko is 18,000 pesos. Not bad, guys, since yun yung pinakaunang credit card ko. And hindi rin naman ganun kalaki yung income ko. And right now, ginagamit ko lang naman yung credit card ko sa mga food panda purchases, pagpupunta ng mall, kakain, ganyan. Kasi sayang yung points. Sometimes ginagamit din namin siya pag nag-grocery. And marami na din akong naipon na points. So, yung points, guys, nakikita siya sa VPI Vibe na app. And then, doon yung makikita yung mga vouchers na available na pwede nyong ipalit gamit yung mga points na na-earn nyo sa paggamit yun ng credit card. So far, ginagamit ko pa lang yung credit card ko sa mga straight payment purchases ko. And then, binabayaran ko din siya the next month para hindi siya nag-earn ng interest. And then, may points pa ako na na-earn. Ganyan. So, sabi nila, after 1 year daw, pwede ka nang mag-apply for, like, magpataas ng credit limit. Pero right now, since 6 months ko pa lang siya gamit, hindi pa ako ulit nag-a-apply. And then sabi ng iba kong mga friends, automatically naman daw nagtataas ng credit limit si BPI after 1 year. Basta maganda yung history mo sa pagbayad ng credit card mo. So, ayun guys, that's about it by now. Ayun yung mga natutunan ko so far and yung actual process that I went through para makakuha ng credit card. If you're also interested to get a credit card, I suggest na pumunta kayo sa mismong branch kasi mas mabilis yung process kapag sa branch kayo mismo magpunta. Kasi I tried applying online pero parang ang tagal inabot. Di nga ako halos nakarinig ng update from them. Pero nung mismong sa branch nila ako nagpunta, ang bilis lang, 3 weeks lang approved na. Tapos after 3 days, andito na sa akin yung credit cards. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below and nagre-respond naman ako every time na may nag-ask ng question. Basta alam ko yung sagot. Pero, ayun guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for more video updates. Thank you guys. Bye for now.